The Oregon DOJ says findings from the state's annual bias report are sobering. It shows a growing number of hate and bias incidents directed at Black, Jewish, and LGBTQ+ Oregonians.
Whoever's doing this should be ashamed of themselves.
If a person is gay, there's no reason to beat somebody with a pipe.
More people in Oregon are speaking up.
We're not scared of bullies.
Reporting bias crimes and incidents to a hotline set up about 3 years ago by the Department of Justice. And more reports are called in each year.
An increase in reporting to the hotline in 2022, a 72% increase from 2021.
Johanna Costa is the DOJ's bias response coordinator.
It's not surprising, sadly, in terms of what conduct we're seeing around the state.
Earlier this summer, a food cart owner on Southeast 52nd and Foster was assaulted. His attorney says he was beaten while the attacker yelled racial slurs.
I think that was really messed up what he did, especially to such a nice guy.
The DOJ says reports of bias against Black Americans make up nearly 1 in 4 incidents recorded in 2022. But these reports aren't always physically violent. Some come in the form of property damage. Like this graffiti on the side of a Northwest Portland synagogue last spring.
It's an incredibly painful reminder of the history of white supremacy here in our state.
The DOJ's report says anti-Semitism is the most common type of religious bias. While Costa is glad Oregonians are more aware of their options and have increasingly reported bias crimes, she says reports don't necessarily lead to more prosecutions or convictions.
The hotline's just seeing the tip of the iceberg, then law enforcement is just seeing a snowflake on that iceberg.
Costa says it's time for a change in focus and time to meet the needs of our community.
Bias crimes aren't new. This shift is happening far too late, and we have a lot of work to do.
This spring, the Oregon DOJ began offering new services to survivors of bias crimes, including counseling and emergency money. Ashley Graham's KGW News.